The Young and Restless scored big by having Tucker and Audra hook up this week, so soapy and messy. But the themes of the storylines remain disappointingly the same. Not that there weren't some very entertaining developments. Read my thoughts below. As much as I dislike the constant focus on business and musical job positions, the shakeup at Newman Enterprises piqued my interest this week, if only because of the potential for Victor's power moves to create new and unforeseen alliances amongst those who are pissed off at him. I'm convinced Adam is playing the long game, making nice with Pops to try and regain access to Newman by any means possible, even the mailroom. Victoria, meanwhile, is stung by her father taking over again, and in sewed teaser hints that during a clash, she will be invited to leave if she doesn't like it. While I'm not sure Vic would walk away, this could create a situation where she schemes against Victor, which opens the door to the aforementioned new alliances. Things that make you go, The Abbotts. The only thing making the Abbotts watchable right now is the fact that Tucker is gunning for them. Friday's episode was largely centered on them, and aside from a few emotional moments, I was bored. Tucker is playing the victim, but it feels like his hurt has more to do with his master plan to use the new company / his marriage to Ashley to gut Abbott hitting the skids than it is romantic. That's likely why he's so determined to regroup and go after Abbott anyway. Can I just say that as twisted as it may be, I loved that they had Tucker and Audra hook up. It's messy in the soapiest of ways and is classic Tucker. How much do you want to bet that he and Ashley will sort things out only for her to later discover he cheated on her? Coming up, spoiler alert. Watch for Billy, who has been something of a loose cannon, to up the ante by lobbing threats at McCall down the road. The Winters. Devon is already in a bit of a tizzy thanks to the breakdown of his father's marriage to his live-and-love's mother, but as seen in the preview for next week, he and Lily are about to face a crisis at Chancellor Winters thanks to Victor offloading his share of their company to some unknown party. I have a hunch as to who bought it. Watch for a story on that coming up. Love Triangle number 1. If you didn't see the way Summer was mooning over Chance, you weren't paying close enough attention. She wants to be in Sharon's position, there's no doubt about it. I wouldn't be surprised to see her try to take advantage of Sharon being out of town on business, given the glint in her eye when she learned that the blonde was off to the coast and Chance wasn't able to travel with her. She was intrigued to hear that he is up for chief of police too. Let the games begin. More. I and our star teases romantic shakeup. Love Triangle number 2. While the Nick's away, the Sally will play. Well, the Adam will, that's for sure. I think this is poised to become a full-blown love triangle again, as previews have Adam and Sally sharing dinner, and drumroll please, a kiss in the very near future. Of course, love triangles 1 and 2 are both likely gateways to an eventual chic reunion. How does everyone feel about that? Let me know in the comments. Love Triangle number 3. Did anyone else think that Daniel rushing back to his suite to have sex with Lily after all the talk about Heather possibly wanting him back seemed telling, like he was trying to convince himself that he wasn't conflicted? I see trouble brewing, even if Phyllis behaves herself. A new alliance. Phyllis, it turns out, may have more pressing matters to deal with than her kid's love lives if the preview is anything to go by. It looks as though Tucker wants her to do something shady to help him in his plan to take down Abbott, even if he's not going to cough up the name of the company. This could be a very bad scene for Phyllis, who could unwittingly end up appearing to have gone back on her promise not to go after Diane again,